Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to Laurel Searle Field here on the campus of Dover-Sherborn High School. This afternoon, we got a boys' high school varsity soccer match between Dover-Sherborn and Westwood. Westwood coming in with a record of 5-2-1. Dover-Sherborn has a record of 4-5. Nice cool afternoon. Really no wind, overcast, but temperate. Referee calling in the captains. Connor Keating, Luke Loeffler, and Dan Griffiths representing DS, the three seniors. Westwood most recently had a 0-0 tie with Medfield. DS most recently had not most recently, but very recently had a 1-0 loss to Medfield in a tight game, so might be an indication that these two teams are evenly matched. Game's being live streamed on YouTube this afternoon, broadcasting border to border, coast to coast, around the world, and to all ships at sea. So DS soccer fans around the world can be tuning in. Teams gathering with a final time after the coin toss. We should be about a minute away from kicking this off. DS taking the field in their home blues, black shorts, blue socks. Westwood primarily in white. Two coaches exchange greetings, shake hands, wish each other luck. Referee's deciding on a game ball. Fortunately, no sign of ball boys for this game. Often there's a youth soccer team that volunteers to serve as ball boys. Hallahan, number 9 for Westwood's going to get it started. Or at least DS is going to take the kick. It's going to be Harrison Smith that gets it started. His opposite number. Looks like Gavin Lynch is not dressed for today's game. He's been logging a lot of minutes at outside defense of late. Ball played back to Martin, the freshman. Back to Keating. Now it goes wide. In the middle for Martin. He cuts back. Plays it outside to Keating. Looks like it's Cam Strauss playing left outside back, Weitzman on. In that spot that might recently have been normally occupied by number 20, Gavin Lynch. Ball played wide. Loeffler with a decent volley at it. Corralled by the goaltender, Valnerin. He punts the ball, but Kofi Poku's right there. Loeffler playing the ball forward for Harrison, but right into the hands of the goalkeeper. This time he rolls the ball wide to his right outside defender. Trying to play the ball in the middle, but it's stolen by Kahal Keating. He has to go from distance. Wide of the target. Also didn't quite catch Valnerin as unawares as he'd hoped. Valnerin scampered back to his line. Valnerin again, playing a goal kick. Right into the chest of Smith. Scooped up by the goalkeeper again. Always a good sign when the opposite goaltender's giving you the ball. Diaz trying to win the ball back in the midfield. Curtin for Westwood pays the ball wide. Cut back nicely, but intercepted by Keating. Keating plays the ball up, but it's taken by Lombard. Lombard looking for help, plays back to his defense. They try to switch fields. Montemayor steps in front of that. He's going to play the ball wide for Loeffler. Loeffler's got a man on his back, trying to shield the ball and keep it in. Plays it down the sideline. Almost finds Montemayor. Nice defense there from Robarts, but that ball almost found Kofi Poku. Now DS with Westwood with a big counterattack. Hallahan trying to get by Keating and Griffiths. Gets by one but not both. Played for Martin. Martin wide for Keating. The younger Keating, Cahal, trying to work his way up the sideline. Goes shoulder to shoulder there with Lombard. And wins a blue throw-in. Strauss evaluates his options. Finds Montemayor. Martin can't win the ball. Westwood trying to get around Strauss. Strauss with a nice step. Keating and Strauss now win the ball. Strauss looking for help along the sideline. Plays it up. Now it's Cahal Keating. Diaz works the ball back to the defense, looking to recycle. Now playing the ball way up to Montemayor. Finds him. Plays the ball ahead to Loeffler, but too far. Belnerin able to scoop that up. Walks the ball to the top of his box. Left-footed punt. Played by Di Stefano, but he's surrounded by blue shirts. Montemayor. Keating. Finds Poku. Goes forward. Montemayor over to Keating. A nice little play. Keating does not thread the ball through to Loeffler. Plays it back to Weitzman. Ball getting batted around. Won by Cahal Keating. Nice little flick to Montemayor. Tries to settle the ball for Martin. Instead it comes all the way back, but there's Weitzman. Big touch. Gets the ball wide to Keating. Keating heads it into the box. Settled by Martin. Gets it over to Poku. Back to Martin. Back to Weitzman. Weitzman finds Loeffler. Now the ball is sprayed ahead, but off a white shin. Really good possession by DS here. Contrary to past games where they've been chasing the ball around. Either able to win it and possess it, not turning it into glittering scoring opportunities yet, but doing well to possess the ball through the midfield. Played off the chest of Robarts. Off. Westwood out of play. Loeffler for the first time this game will uncork his running throw into the box. Deep. Montemayor with a header on it. Oh, and tries to center, and it's scooped up by Valorant. Nice chance there. Beautiful throw-in by Luke Loeffler. Goaltender did well to be standing right by his near side post. Poku trying to win the ball from Di Stefano. Now it's played across the field. Loeffler battles for it, oversteps it. Robarts playing the ball to Di Stefano in the middle. He tries a big kick to the wing, but mishits it. Now Diaz trying to play the ball forward. Smith. They get around Martin. It's Demonopoulos trying to put the ball through, but there is Dan Griffiths. The intercept. Gets the ball nicely wide to Keating. Keating and Strauss play catch. Strauss now trying to work the ball up the sideline, but can't keep it in. Ball played in by Westwood. Lombard looking for help. Finds Curtin, but now Poku's got it. Poku ahead for Montemayor, but a little wide of the target. Weitzman's going to watch that one roll wide for a blue throw. Weitzman goes to the middle of the field for Martin. He's got a little bit of time. Nice cross-field ball to Keating. Settles. Looking for options. Switches across the field to Weitzman. Played by Loeffler. Got away from him a little bit, but now Keating is here to play the ball back to Loeffler. Loeffler to Keating. Keating finds a midfielder, finds Martin. Switches nicely to Strauss. Strauss for Keating. Really good ball movement from DS early on. Keating plays the ball to himself. Trying to get around Lombard. Puts the ball into the corner. Nice cross. There's Smith. Oh, just over the crossbar. Montemayor with a beautiful cross. Well volleyed by Harrison Smith, but inches over the bar. O'Leary and O'Brien coming on for Westwood. DiStefano and Brendan Wang coming on. Not coming off. Brendan Wang's just moving to left wing here. Martin with a header. Cahal Keating. Shielding the ball from O'Leary. Strauss, Keating. Keating to his older brother. Poku, middle of the field, surrounded by White. Can't get the ball through, but it almost finds Martin. Martin and Keating battling for it, along with Strauss. O'Leary wins that battle for the moment, but now it's at the feet of Loeffler. Loeffler with the big ball forward, but Zuthan easily winning that foot race, but Westwood unable to keep it in. They play it out. Another opportunity for Loeffler to have a throw into the box. Gets his running start. Oh, Smith with a nice flick on. Comes to the feet of Keating, but he just can't get the shot off. Nice defense there from Lombard, who plays the ball up the right wing. The elder Keating steps in front of that. Plays the ball up the wing. Now it's batted around between Strauss and Westwood. Poku trying to win the ball in the midfield. Ball comes down to Brendan Wang. He can't get around the DS defense, who smartly plays it out. Chance to regroup, but it's going to be a throw-in for Westwood. Down around the 10-yard line. Ball's thrown in. Headed up by Martin. Headed on again by Kofu. Finds Harrison Smith. He's harassed by Lombard. Nice defense. Westwood winning the ball back. And they cross over to O'Leary, but he lost it. Poku with the ball forward. Eventually finds the feet of Cahal Keating. Strauss. Dia showing good patience. Weitzman. Weitzman in the middle from Martin. Switches back to Strauss. DS doing a good job of trying to show for each other and get open. Westwood doing a decent job of rotating. Now this long ball's through for Smith. He can't catch up with it. Valnern scoops it up near the top of his box. Goes for a throw. Heavy touch. Smith trying to win it away from Lombard. Lombard plays it back nicely, and this is booted ahead by Elias. Connor Keating heads that back down. Well, Lombard hesitated, and Poku said, "Thank you, I'll take that." Puts the ball through nicely. Unfortunately, Harrison Smith offside. Good smart possession by DS so far here in the first 11 minutes. But still no score, 0-0. Ball's moved up to where the offside occurred. Zuthan, the defender, is going to give this a boot. He's trying to find Hallahan. Now Westwood does get it. Back to the middle for Hallahan. He's looking for help. Lombard. Ooh. Smashes it right off Montemayor and right to the feet of Cahal Keating. Who's now going with O'Leary. Middle for Martin, who lets it go for Kofu. Loeffler trying to find Cahal Keating, can't. Nicely defended there by Lombard, who moves the ball up nicely around a couple of blue shirts. Finds a teammate. Now it's back to Roberts, who plays that out of play. Weitzman's going to take this throw. Montemayor's coming off after that crack in the head. Took that cross from about 4 feet away. Casey is on. Striker position. Passed a little off the mark for Martin, but Keating is able to steal it, poke it ahead. Casey's fighting for it. Good tenacity. Ball goes wide for Keating. Keating with the switch. He's got 2 blue shirts over there. Here comes Poku. He's in on net. Faked nicely and got the goalie to freeze, but was unable to get that going in the direction that he wanted. Second or third really nice chance here from DS. Martin with a nice step forward. Smith gets away from him. Now it's in the midfield for Westwood. Trying to go wide for Brendan Wang. Now Loeffler, Wang, battling for the ball. Roberts puts the ball in for Lombard. Now Martin with a nice switch for Keating. Ball spinning on him, but he manages to work it down the sideline. Elias trying to get the ball away from Keating. Keating keeps it on. Elias with a nice defense there. Westwood smashing the ball forward. Connor Keating going to play that all the way back to Matt Sharon, the goaltender. First time we've said his name today. He goes back to Keating. Keating finds Cam Strauss. Smith. Strauss. Keating. A nice 180 turn. Battling down there against Elias, his old nemesis. Crosses the ball. Ball's cleared away safely by Kieran Wang. Cut that back to the 10-12 yard marker. No blue shirts running through the box. But a corner for blue. Jack Martin, the freshman, over there to take it. A lot of tall bodies moving up in the box, including Dan Griffiths. Strauss with a header. Goes wide and over the line for a goal kick. Looks like a timeout called by one of the coaches. Both teams jogging in to huddle with their respective coaching staffs. Get a little updated strategy. And we'll return to live action as soon as it resumes.
The COVID vaccine is a critical tool to protect yourself and end the pandemic.
But you might have questions about its safety.
The same safety measures used for all vaccines were used for the COVID vaccine.
Tens of thousands participated in vaccine trials to prove it's safe.
Since then, millions of people of all races and ethnicities have gotten the vaccine and experienced only mild side effects.
I got the vaccine to protect myself, my family, and my patients.
When it's your turn, trust the facts. Get the vax.
Back to live action here at Norris Earl Field. Still 0-0 score between Westwood and Dover-Sherborn. Both teams retaking the field after that first half timeout. Westwood with 3 or 4 subs. Massing at the midfield line. Not sure why they didn't just come in off that goal kick. Maybe that's not permitted after a timeout. Westwood trying to push the ball forward. Martin gets a foot on it. Now Poku gets a foot on it. Westwood forced to work it all the way back to their defense. Rostam trying to work the ball at the right sideline. Martin and Poku intercept that. Poku, the ball that both Casey and Loeffler trying to win. It ends up on the feet of Westwood. Ball sprayed around a bit. Weitzman wins the ball nicely, finds Poku. Poku going wide for Keating. Good step there from Rossum, the Westwood defender, but it's off his foot and out of play. Strauss down the line, finds Keating, but he's not able to keep it in. 5 subs on for Westwood. Brendan Wang, Rossum, O'Brien, O'Leary amongst the players coming off. Chilanga with the throw, but it's won by DS. Loeffler sprays that ball in and finds Kofu. Kofu in for Harrison, but he's apparently offside. Referee's hand going up immediately. Second close call for Harrison Smith. James Collins and Alex Goodness look like they're about to sub in for DS. Keating, nice ball forward, Smith. Fighting with Elias. Westwood gets it. Ball's forward. Now Kieran Wang. He's unable to hook up with the winger. Ball's played back to the goalkeeper. Eventually switched to crossfields where Loeffler will battle for it. Handball apparently. Going to get taken by Griffiths. Everybody pushing up. John Casey taking off along with Smith. Smith. Ball bounces just right for Valnerin. Right into his arms. Left-footed boot forward. Off the chest of Poku. These low punts from the goalkeeper. Both of them have found DS players, and here's Poku trying to get around that last defender. He does. He gets a shot off. Whoa, what a save by Valnerin. Stuck out the left leg. Now the ball's forward for Di Stefano. Working on Weitzman. Gets by Weitzman, or does he? Griffiths helps Weitzman, but they're going to call a push on Weitzman. Be a free kick here for Westwood, about the 25. Di Stefano's going to take this. Wall forming at the top of the box. Nice little ball put in. It's headed on, but well wide of the net. Goodness and Collins checking in. Loeffler and Cahal Keating coming off. Griffiths booming that ball forward. Collins using his height to head that ball forward. Headed out by Westwood. Strauss. Still Strauss. Into the middle, finds Casey. Casey trying to flick that forward for Smith. He does. Smith can't quite get that one extra touch. There's Casey to help him out. Westwood batters the ball forward. Now it's at the feet of Martin. Plays it back for Keating. Keating finds Casey. Casey with a little flick. Poku going wide for Goodness, using his speed. Goodness down in the corner. Gets off a cross, but it's intercepted by the Westwood defender. Ahead for Di Stefano, but it gets away from him. Weitzman can't find Casey, but he's able to shield that ball out of play. Montemayor back on. Harrison Smith coming off. Had a terrific first 20 minutes. Montemayor none the worse for wear for catching that ball in the cheek. Casey can't win that. Now Martin. Touch gets away from him. Battling with Vamenta, who won the battle but cleared the ball right out of play. Throw in for Blue. Weitzman playing Casey. Casey gets shoved. No indication. It's against white throw. Basaldo, number 13, playing the ball in. Goodness wins it away. Can't get it past the white shirts to find Casey. Now the ball's played up. Casey with a high foot. And he's going to get called for a high foot. Coaching staff confirms the call. High motor on that John Casey. Endless worker. Now Martin with a flick wide. Can't find Goodness. Westwood trying to play up the ball up the line. Weitzman with a big booming clear. Gets over. Tries to bicycle it over his head. Does find Kieran Wang. Westwood trying to win it, but now Collins for Poku. Martin with a nice little play. Keep possession there. Now Goodness has got it. Oh, he goes to Kofu in the middle, but a little too far in front of him. Lots of good ideas from DS. In some cases, 6 to 12 inches off in the execution, but overall the team's looking very good. Now Martin. Nice little ball, trying to get over the top for Casey. Well defended by Elias. Now the ball's played by the defense up to Martin. Martin goes wide, looking for Goodness. Intercepted nicely by Faceldo. Westwood trying to counterattack now. Vamenta bothered by Kofu. And won by DS. Combination of Kofu and Strauss. Ball comes back to Strauss as a reward. He plays the ball ahead to himself. But he's not going to win that foot race with Valernin, who comes outside the box to play that ball forward. Oh, he almost gave it right to Kofu. Martin, again going wide, is intercepted. Westwood's not able to connect. Weitzman now, a little bit of time, surveys his options. Finds Martin in the middle. Martin cannot connect with Goodness, but DS wins the throw. Kofi Poku's coming off, and Max Heredia is on. Montemayor can't quite get that header to go where he wanted. Hallahan now has to backtrack towards his own goal. Finds Elias. Casey right in his face. He's able to clear that ball away, but he can only clear it out. Actually, doesn't go over the line. Kept in by DS. Almost given away, but now Collins finds Martin. The 1-2 is intercepted. Weitzman playing the ball forward. Ball volleyed ahead, volleyed back by Weitzman. Collins. Ball's played down into the corner. Here's a clear into the box. Oh, there's a hit. Di Stefano. Ball came to him about 15 yards out, and he got a foot on that, but sprays it wide of the net. DS not quite as crisp as they were in the early going. Some of these passes that fail to connect are leading to opportunities or counters by Westwood. Heredia. Weitzman. Keeps possession of that ball with his face, and now it's off Di Stefano's head and out of play. Weitzman in for Heredia. Bodies the ball, tries to find Weitzman, but it goes out. Dimitopoulos coming back in, and Vameta's coming out. Looks like Di Stefano's switching positions. Wang can't get that to go. Martin with a header. Here comes Heredia. Can't win the ball. DiStefano. Bothered by Martin. Martin for Goodness. Ball gets through Goodness. Ball now played down into the corner for Demontopoulos, but Griffiths is going to clear that cross away. Skips away from Brendan Wang to the feet of Casey. Casey for Collins. Collins pass intercepted by Elias, but he gives it right back to Collins. Into the middle for Heredia. Now the ball is played forward, but intercepted by Wang. Plays the ball wide. Wang's cross in is cleared away by DS. Collins again with the header. Collins now with his feet. Westwood, however, still has it. Ball cleared in for Demontopoulos, but Weitzman plays it off him and earns a goal kick. It's played by Weitzman. Momentum shifting a little bit here. Westwood starting to get more and more possession and get the ball into the DS third of the field. Griffiths. Can't connect with Casey. It's a push of DiStefano on Martin there, so DS earns a kick. Connor Keating plays the ball on the ground nicely to Strauss. Strauss has a little bit of time. Trying to find Heredia. Heredia 1-2s it down the line, but nobody making that run. Chilang is going to run it down and watch it go over the line. He'll now take the throw. Collins, too tall. Now Martin. Now Westwood. Strauss. Off Heredia, but it finds Westwood feet. DiStefano trying to play the ball wide. Goodness. Falls down, recovers, and plays the ball out. Going to be a throw for Demontopoulos and Westwood. Taken by Fiseldo. Ball is unable to be kept in on the return pass. Throw in for Blue. Casey works that ball upfield. Ball now at the feet of Martin. Left-footed. Cannot find Collins. Helps win the ball back, though, momentarily. Now it's Heredia. A little fake. Again, they try to find Collins. Again, intercepted. Third time's a charm, though. Collins now ahead from Montemayor. Just gets ahead of him. But there is Heredia. Ball forward. Collins and Montemayor fighting for it. And they win a throw. Blue throw at the 50. Strauss. Ball skipped through the midfield. DiStefano just booms the ball ahead. Keating plays that away nicely from number 9, Hallahan. Now it's Martin. He flicks on. Heredia. Heredia with the ball forward. This could be trouble. Goaltender's waiting for it. He finally has to come forward to use his feet. Keating trying to volley that ball back forward. And it goes out of bounds, despite the valiant effort of Mateo Montemayor to keep that in. Harrison Smith is on. John Casey coming off. Good work from the senior. Westwood throwing the ball in. Collins. Ooh. Able to get a foot on that, but almost ended up in Westwood possession. Now Weitzman. Forward for Harrison. He's not going to get there before it goes over the line for a goal kick. See if DS can't win this ball. Some of Valnerin's kicks have been off the mark, but this is going to get taken by Zuthen. He puts the ball forward low. Step there by Goodness. Can Montemayor win the race? He does. Tries to find Goodness. Cleared away by Westwood. Now Heredia leaves it for Weitzman, who can't find Smith. Off White, and it's a throw. Weitzman immediately down the line for Goodness. Gets over the defender. Goodness with a cross. Here's Montemayor, chests the ball. Can he get it in? He does! Beautiful restart down the sideline. Weitzman with the throw over the defender. Well played by Goodness. Clear into the box. Montemayor with a little chest of the ball forward to himself. And he puts it in the back of the net. 1-0, Dover-Sherborn. The 31-minute mark of the first half. Westwood caught sleeping there a little bit. I don't think they expected Weitzman to throw that ball in as quickly as he did. Now they're going to try to regroup in the last 9 minutes here of the first half. Level the score. Looks like Kofu's back on. Martin is off. Luke Loeffler's back on. For Goodness, the assist maker. Ball played middle of the box there by goalkeeper. But played away by Griffiths. Now Keating. Going to try to work the ball upfield. Lights coming on here at Dover-Sherborn High School. Loeffler and Faceldo fighting for the ball. Ball off Faceldo. Played nicely by Loeffler. Loeffler will take this throw. Trying to find Harrison Smith. Headed forward by Zuthen. And over the line, going to be a blue throw. Loeffler gets himself a dry ball. Part of the home field advantage. He'll try to get this ball into the box. Ball skips in, but into the hands of Valnerin. Left-footed boot. Trying to find Hallahan. He fights with Cahal Keating. And played over the line. It's going to be a white throw. Chalanga with the throw, but there's a whistle. Now it's going to be a blue throw. Keating and Heredia play catch, but Westwood kicks it over the line. Now there's going to be a sub. Ben Banerjee coming on. Mateo Montemayor, goal scorer, coming off. That throws over Heredia. He's still fighting for it though, but he's called for a push. Curtin from Westwood takes the kick. Not going to get over Cahal Keating. He heads the ball back forward. Banerjee to Heredia. Nice ball to Loeffler. Loeffler going to try to beat his man. Now his cross in is kicked away by Zuthen. Demontopoulos can't control that. Ball goes out. Loeffler in. Smith trying to chest the ball to Poku. Poku trying to control the ball. Gets stolen away by Demontopoulos. He finds Hallahan ahead. Hallahan waiting for help. There's a big cross. Kind of gets by everybody. But there's Cam Strauss. Nice play to senior Keating. Cannot quite get that ball over the defense for Smith. But he's always looking for that play. Every time he wins that ball, he's looking up. He's looking for Harrison Smith. Another foul on DS. Gonna be another dangerous kick for Westwood here at about the 15-yard line. DiStefano's taking it. Asking for 10 steps. 10 yards. The referee blows the whistle. Oh, here's a blast, but it's off the wall. Well defense by DS. Smith with a handball. Unintentional. Be another kick here for Westwood, but in a much less dangerous place. Elias. Gonna play a short ball. Nope, gonna play the ball forward, but Loeffler's there to head it. Now Heredia gets a foot on it. Loeffler ahead for Smith nicely. Can Smith win this race? Good defense there from Zuthan. Fortunately, soft Smith and be a white throw. Looks like curtain's coming off. Lombard is back on. Heredia is off. Martin is back on. I think Brendan Wang just came back on for Westwood. Ball's played forward over Cahal Keating. Connor trying to win the ball. Does get a foot on it to Banerjee. Banerjee apparently not fouled. Trying to get that ball ahead to Smith. Oh, no, he was fouled. Did not hear the whistle. Griffiths. More of a shot than a lob into the box, but Valerian is there. Wang coming up the left wing. Looking for options. DiStefano. Harassed by Martin, puts that ball through, and Griffiths is able to get it. Martin and DiStefano have been at each other's hip all day. Ball's played in for Kieran Wang. Lombard going wide for Faceldo down the line. Played into the middle for DiStefano. There's Martin. Trying to get him to play it over the line. Nice cross. Unfortunately, nobody there for Westwood. Faceldo plays that ball up and over his head. And Zuthan unable to keep it in. Now Loeffler with his big throw down the line. Banerjee on his horse. Trying to win that ball with the combination of Harris and Smith. Unable to come up with it. Lombard gets away from Poku. Kieran Wang switches fields. O'Leary. That cross is batted away. Poku now has got it. Banerjee again gets knocked down. Elias called for the foul, and DS about the 35-yard line will have a kick here. Actually, the 45-yard line, per the referee. Keating with a looping ball over the top. There's Loeffler, gets a little bit of a foot on it, but carries over the line for a goal kick. Quick restart from the goalkeeper, and he boots the ball straight out of bounds, unable to get corralled by Brendan Wang. Loeffler going to leave it for Weitzman. Played back for Keating. Keating, the nice crossfield touch. Oh! Cahal Keating with a nice idea. Trying to get the ball behind him for an on-running Cam Strauss. Read well and defense by Chalanga. Could have been a dangerous moment for Westwood. Poku now, won't let that pass go through, wins the ball. He's running ahead with Smith. Both have great speed. Smith goes far post. It's in the net. Harrison Smith making it 2-0 in the final moments here of the first half. Terrific win by Kofi Poku about the 40-yard line. Carried that ball in, delivered it right to the feet of Smith, who went far side of the net, low along the ground, beating the goaltender, Valernin. Both players extremely fast. Creating a 2-on-1, the other defender is unable to catch up and influence that play. Under 2 minutes here in the first half. On the referee's whistle. Ball played forward. DiStefano, Martin in a battle again. Martin with a little chip ahead. Lombard. Ball gets over Weitzman. But there's the halftime whistle. DS got to be very happy with that first half effort. Getting a goal in the 31st minute from Montemayor and then one in the final minutes of the first half from Harrison Smith. They have a 2-0 lead. We'll be back with second half action when it resumes.
The innocence of youth. Is there anything any better? But soon they'll be in high school and facing all the same challenges you faced. How to make friends, how to fit in, how to be cool. We want our children to have everything they'll need to live fulfilling and productive lives. Make sure the kids in your family are among the more than 230,000 participants here in Massachusetts who take part in high school sports.
Welcome back, everybody. Second half action here at Norris Searle Field on the campus of Dover-Sherborn High School. Your halftime score is Dover-Sherborn 2, Westwood 0. 2 first half goals. First by Montemayor, and a nice assist from Alex Goodness. And then Harrison Smith in the final moments of the half with a beautiful assist from Kofi Poku. Notwithstanding the 2-0 lead, the first half's been relatively close. Westwood hasn't generated any terrific scoring chances, but they've more than held their own. Winning the ball through the midfield, pushing the ball forward. Shapes up to be a competitive second half. DS going back to their starting lineup, it appears. It's going to be Westwood that kicks off. Again, a beautiful temperate day, overcast. It's been raining the last couple days, but no wind, not cold. Perfect soccer weather, especially on the turf. Cahal Keating, back for Strauss. Gets away from him. Smartly just plays it up the sideline and out. DS will get a chance to regroup. Chalanga plays the ball in for Lombard. Lombard turns away nicely from Keating. Plays the ball back to central defender. Zuthin switches fields. Trying to work the ball forward. And they do, and they get a nice cross. O'Leary chasing it into the corner. He is able to keep it in. He's battling with Strauss. Ball coming forward. Martin gets a foot on it. Back to the 20. Now it's headed away from danger by Loeffler, but batted back in. Here's DiStefano trying to get around Griffiths. That doesn't work. Loeffler clears the ball away. Westwood, a lot of energy coming right out of the gate. Martin sprays the ball up to the 40. Westwood bats it right back in. Ball gets over Keating. Heads the ball up. Strauss works that ball forward. But Chalanga kicks it out. Strauss with a throw down the sideline. Pass Keating. Right to Lombard. Lombard, Chalanga. Chalanga forward. Now switching in the middle of the field. Lombard with a big boot. Not going to get over Weitzman. Weitzman's header is batted back. Wang trying to get the ball in. DiStefano's trying to turn and get a shot going here. Martin gets a piece of that. Weitzman plays the ball forward, but right to a white shirt. Now Weitzman gets a second crack at it, boots the ball up to the 45. Here's Keating, plays the ball forward nicely, and he's fouled by Elias. Diaz get a chance to regroup here with his free kick. Westwood coming out of the halftime break. A high level of energy. Ball played forward, right into the chest of the goalkeeper. Scoops that nicely and plays it wide for Chalanga. Chalanga for Lombard. Working the ball through the midfield for Di Stefano. Poku trying to stay with him. Ball sprayed wide for Wang. He's working on Weitzman. Cuts the ball back. Gets a shot off right into the chest of a kneeling Matt Charon. It was the first save that Charon's had to make in the game. Loeffler and Wang battling for the ball. Loeffler plays the ball back for Weitzman. Weitzman flicks it ahead. Nothing but white shirts. They give it to Strauss. Martin racing through there, trying to win the ball. Keating with a bicycle. Looks for Montemayor. Montemayor nicely heads it past a Westwood player. Kofu with the ball ahead for Harrison. He's on his horse. He's in the box. Oh, what a save! Terrific save from Valernin. Not sure if that was a shot or a pass. Very dangerous opportunity for Harrison Smith. He gets up a little slowly. All started with a nice play from Montemayor. Heading the ball past Curtin to get that cross through. Now the ball's in for Montemayor. The goalkeeper's able to get it. Rolls the ball ahead for O'Leary. O'Leary getting harassed by Keating. Strauss steps in front of that pass. Westwood just battering it ahead. Griffiths. Now Di Stefano battling Keating. Keating wins that. Puts the ball ahead. It's knocked down by Westwood. Now won by Westwood. Lombard. Big over-the-top ball that finds no one except Matt Charon. He surveys the situation. Punts the ball forward. Loeffler finds his feet. Good skill there from Loeffler. He's harassed by two white shirts, but wins the ball back for Weitzman. Weitzman with a chip ahead for Loeffler, who heads the ball forward. Montemayor can't quite get over Zuthin, but now Smith tries to switch fields. Finds Lombard. Lombard intercepted by Weitzman. Now Keating. A little flick ahead from Montemayor. Can't find Loeffler. Ball played out by Westwood. Ball battle for along the sideline. Westwood wins it. Hard low ball that doesn't get through. Now headed forward. Again, Weitzman steps in front of that. Di Stefano sprays the ball wide for Brendan Wang. Wang dispossessed nicely by Connor Keating. Can't find Smith, but Westwood does. Smith's turn is intercepted by Zuthin, but he just plays the ball out. Diaz seems to have recovered here from the second half restart where Westwood had a little momentum. Keating. Ball finds Kofu. Kofu skips it ahead for Montemayor. Cajal unable to head that ball forward. He needs to regroup. Now he's surrounded by white shirts. Gets some help from Strauss. Keating. Big ball looking for Loeffler. Loeffler heads the ball into the box. A bunch of blue shirts there. Oh! Ran out of space. Montemayor and Smith. Boundering with the save. Now Wang. Playing the ball down the sideline. Di Stefano. Another beautiful play from Connor Keating. Ball finds Loeffler on the right wing. He turns. Can't find Smith. Keating and Weitzman. Still Weitzman. Weitzman ahead. He's got Montemayor. He's onside. Montemayor in alone. Cuts back. Rips a shot off, but he runs into Zuthan. Now it's Cahal Keating trying to work it to his left foot. Keating in the corner. 2 defenders on him. Gets off a little left-footed chip cross, but it goes into the side of the net. Montemayor with another glittering opportunity. Weitzman, nice play. Martin, back for Weitzman. Kofu, dancing. Oh, nice through ball. Loeffler with a nice cross over the, almost over the goalkeeper. Montemayor sprawling into the net. It's end-to-end action here. Westwood counterattacks. Martin tries to step in front of that. Kofu. Curtin having all kinds of trouble moving that ball forward, but now it finds DiStefano. He puts the ball through. Ball played into the corner by Hallahan. He's looking for help. Doesn't have much. Oh, now he finds DiStefano. And the ball dangerously skips off a couple of legs and goes out. It's going to be a corner for Westwood. Brendan Wang's going to take this. A lot of white shirts pushing forward. Ball's in low, headed by Griffiths. Skipping away from O'Leary. Now Lombard's got to play it backwards. Griffiths again. Lombard. He gets harassed by Montemayor. Now Smith wins the ball. Smith, Montemayor. Here comes Strauss. Tremendous speed from that defender. Can jump into the play at any moment. Strauss trying to find Kofu. Can't. But Smith wins the ball. Puts that ball through for Montemayor. A little too much on it. Rolls right to Valnerin. Punted forward. The lefty. Martin. Keating. Montemayor. Keating. Keating, still Keating. Elias with a nice play. Ball played down the wing. Nice play from Cam Strauss. Playing that ball off O'Leary, winning the throw. Trying to find Poku, does. Poku going right up the middle for Smith. Can't stretch for that one. Weitzman forward for Smith, who flicks the ball on, but again, a little too far for Montemayor. Lombard. DiStefano back to Lombard. Trying to find Wang. Weitzman's all over it. Weitzman playing that ball out. Goodness back on for Cahal Keating. James Collins back on for Loeffler. Couple substitutions for Westwood. DiStefano and Wang and Curtin coming off. Smith almost steals that. Elias can't get around Kofu. Now the ball counters for O'Brien in the corner with a cross that's flicked by Strauss, but no, dangerously into the box. Demontopoulos, one of the two white jerseys, crashing through on Matt Sharon. But he's able to hold on to that. Now it's Goodness down the right wing. The ball forward to Montemayor. Plays the ball ahead to himself. He's 1v2, but can he get this cross off? He does. Poku gets past him and it's headed away. Now Martin chipping the ball wide, but too far for Goodness. Westwood throw. 28 minutes, or under 29 minutes left here in the second half. Still 2-0 DS over Westwood. Weitzman down the line. Head forward by White. Connor Keating. Beautiful clear. Almost finds Montemayor. Cam Strauss going to run this down. Unfortunately rolls out. Lombard surrounded by blue. Collins wins the ball. Keating under pressure. Booms the ball forward. Heavy touch by Smith. Won by Westwood. Now a nice through ball for Demontopoulos. Weitzman tracks him down. Demontopoulos tries to cut it back. Oh, Weitzman with a beautiful step. Great aggressive defense there. Still Westwood ball, not out of danger. Lombard at the 20, going wide for Wang. Kieran Wang trying to cross it. Again off Weitzman. But unfortunately for DS, for a corner. Westwood applying the pressure here in the last couple of minutes. Demontopoulos will take this corner. Gets through everybody. Run down by O'Brien. He's looking to get a cross off. Plays Lombard. Lombard finds Martin. DS able to clear that ball away. Elias heads the ball wide, but he's going to find Alex Goodness. Goodness working against Kieran Wang. Now Weitzman. Goodness. Playing the ball back for Keating. Keating, Montemayor off his head. Nicely for Collins. Gets away from Collins. Collins still in the case, but now O'Brien's going to center that ball, but right to Martin. Ball is bouncing around. Now here's Kofi Poku. Oh! This through ball for Harrison Smith almost found him. Now Collins is able to head it forward to Harrison. Harrison with some beautiful moves, but some nice defense. And they're going to say that it was over the line for a corner. Harrison Smith made his move around the defender. Just got his foot on it, seemingly for a corner, but then looked almost like Harrison grabbed it before it went over the line. Now Martin, curling ball into the box, intercepted by the goaltender. Punted forward. Martin volleys it back. Finds the feet of Lombard. Goes wide for Chalanga. Now O'Brien. Lombard. Harassed by Montemayor. Finds some room. Booms the ball forward. Off Strauss. This is dangerous. Griffiths will just play it out of bounds. Oh, kept in by Goodness. But now won by Westwood. Now Keating booms that ball forward. Smith. Nice D from Zuthin. Collins. And Strauss can't keep a hold of that one. Played forward, flicked on. Number 11's battle. Griffiths trying to shield the ball out. Keep it away from Vamenta, and he does. Griffiths is down. Harrison Smith is coming off. Casey's back on. Medical staff's gonna see what's up with Dan Griffiths. Hopefully it's nothing serious. Got about less than 24 minutes left in this game. Again, 2-0. DS leading Westwood, 2 first-half goals. Montemayor in the 31st minute. Smith, the 40th minute. Griffiths is up. He's coming off. Seems to be walking okay. Not sure if it's something with his right arm, shoulder. Jamie Davis is going to come on because they made an injury sub. Westwood DiStefano is going to be able to come on. They're allowed to sub one player. Griffith's an important player back there. Now Keating is going to play that goal kick. Short. Weitzman works up the right wing. Goodness is able to play it off a white shirt and out of play. Weitzman will take this throw. Trying to go over the top for Casey. Westwood, they're clearing it into the middle. Martin with a good step. Casey trying to settle that ball. Just gets away from him. Now Strauss heading that ball out of play. Lombard trying to flick that ball forward, but Poku is going to just boom that forward. Tough bounce for the Westwood D. There's Montemayor getting a header on it. Now Elias, but he didn't get all of it. Lombard, some fancy footwork, getting that ball wide. Through the legs of Collins, right to Elias. Elias working that ball forward. Davis going to track it down for his first touch of the day. That's out of play. DiStefano. Cross. Weitzman gets a head on it. Ball batted in through the box. Demetopoulos again Weitzman. Goodness trying to help out. Now the ball is almost crossed. Is crossed. Strauss wins that foot race against DiStefano. Already depleted defensive core for DS with the injury to Gavin Lynch. Andrew O'Connell out for the year. Now Griffiths on the sideline. Westwood wins that throw. Ball is put in the box, top of the box. Now Poku clears up all ahead. Montemayor. Casey battling Lombard. Lombard gets through a couple blue shirts, wins the ball forward. From Vamenta, who puts the ball through. Oh, and Matt Sharon with a terrific save. Rebound bounced him away from a little bit. DiStefano is charging on, looking for that loose ball. Sharon able to scoop it back up, punts that ball forward. Poku, wide for Goodness. Goodness, looking for options, finds Casey. Casey gets around his man nicely. Streaking down past another defender. 1v2, can he get this cross off? No, but he wins a corner. Terrific effort from Casey. Always full speed with number 7. Martin is going to take this corner. Montemayor is off. Harrison Smith is back on. Collins right in the crease. Ball is put in there. Oh. Goaltender Valnerin able to rise up and snag that. Punting that ball forward. Weitzman with a nice play. Martin now trying to control it. Plays it back for Keating. Doesn't get all of that. Lombard and Poku fighting for it. And referee's whistle. Injury on the field. DiStefano, key player for Westwood. Did something to his lower left leg. He's hobbling off. Looks like Brendan Wang's going to take his place. DiStefano's had a terrific afternoon. Winning possession. He seems to be getting better with every step. As he tries to jog it off on the sideline, Weitzman comes off. Dan Griffiths is back on. Restart here for Westwood. Elias. Lombard getting harassed by the two strikers. Now they spray the ball wide. Goodness is over there. He flicks the ball forward. Ends up in the middle on the feet of Lombard. Not sure exactly where he wanted it, but found the Westwood winger. But Connor Keating wins the ball. But now he's in danger of losing it. O'Brien with a cross into the box. Griffiths bats it away. Now Poku up for Casey. Shouldered off by Lombard, but he gets the ball across for Goodness. Westwood again with a ball into the box. Martin almost gets that away from O'Brien. Ball played back. Oh, Harrison Smith tracking back, surprises Lombard. Diaz is able to counter. Valderin way out of his net. Off Martin and out of play. About 18 minutes left here in the second half. Westwood pressing. Couple of opportunities. Matt Sharon's been able to answer the bell every single time. I'm sure Diaz would love one more goal. That ball for Poku doesn't get all the way through. Now Collins is battling for it. Connor Keating battling for it. Wang with a nice little ball ahead. Oh, and Connor Keating back to break up that attempt as Matt Sharon came way out of his net to stop the first attempt. That rebound I thought was going to get chipped over him. Connor Keating saved the day. Westwood now counter-attacking, but they give the ball to Goodness. Now Wang. Wang with a booming shot, but a big heavy touch that now Strauss can fight for. Wang again trying to put that ball through. Davis with the stop. Keating, right foot, but that's going to be a unfortunate handball for Lombard. Dan Griffith's going to take this ball and boom it upfield. A little too far for the on-rushing Goodness. Valnerin starts the counterattack. Now Wang for Lombard. Lombard for Chalanga. Vameta keeps possession. Now harassed by Martin and Casey. Well-timed step there from Goodness. And a blue throw. Collins coming off. Dylan Natal is on. Loeffler's back on. Goodness and Poku are off. Call Keating back on. Loeffler. Chess and heads the ball forward nicely. Westwood booms it forward. Griffiths booms it back, and that's going to go over the touchline. Played down the line. Off a few feet. Now Strauss. Natal. Gets dispossessed. But now Davis. Booming that ball forward. Elias heads it down. Lombard. A nice play. Gets possession now. Ball forward for DiStefano, who's back in. Oh, Casey, that just got away from him. Lombard's with a header forward. Now Strauss fighting for it. Still fighting for it. Loeffler's there. A couple of white shirts. Trying to play back to the defense, but it's intercepted. Westwood trying to counter now. Keating with a nice clear at the line. Played away from Harrison Smith by Elias. Keating. Martin. Wang is on the back of Martin, but he finds Cahal Keating. Keating with a turn. Can't get away from Vamenta. Vamenta plays the defense. Back to Vamenta. Good step by Strauss. Got it away from Wang. Gets it away from Paseldo. Westwood forced to recycle it all the way back to their goalie. Now a battle for in the midfield. Oh, opportunistic Casey jumps in a crowd of 3 white shirts to say, I'll take it if nobody wants it. Now Westwood. Davis. Keating. Other Keating. Ball flicked out to the 40. Lombard can't get it past Keating. Keating now on his horse. Shouldering Elias. But unable to get to that ball before it rolls over the line. Ball played forward by Westwood. Chalanga trying to get by Davis. Davis and O'Brien. Davis wins the ball. Finds Natal. Natal finds Smith. Smith finds Cahal Keating. He's on his horse. Trying to outrun the Westwood here. Chips the ball through. Cannot get it through to Casey. But there's Natal in the case to chip the ball back in. Over Smith. Natal with a drive. Distance to 25. Wide of the net, but a good effort. Goalkeeper quickly restarting as Westwood realizes that they're running out of time. Under 13 minutes here in the second half. Down by 2. Loeffler, the dangerous cross. Sometimes those have a way of catching the far post. Played forward, gets away from Davis. Gets away from Martin. Does not get away from... Oh! Connor Keating, who indicates he's going to play back to his goaltender, but fakes everybody out. Ball gets away from DS in the midfield. Cam Strauss is down. He might be injured. Unintentional contact there. But he got his legs taken out from under him while he was moving at a pretty high rate of speed. He's had a terrific game. Played some tremendous defense as well as jumping into the offense at the most opportune times. He's going to come off. Weitzman back on. You drop ball of some sorts here. Looks like Griffith's going to get to play it. Booms that ball up into the box. Natali again. Working for it with Keating. Davis is going to take this throw. Finds Cahal. Cahal with a big cross. Bounces around a little bit dangerously. Now Martin's trying to settle it with Davis. Ball's blasted ahead by Westwood. Griffiths is wise to just head that ball out of play. The DS defense regroup. Midfield gets all the way back. Wang with the throw. Lombard. Brendan Wang finds the other Wang. Do not know if they're related. Now Westwood trying to work it down the left side. Demontopoulos working on Weitzman. He wins the throw. Demontopoulos does. DiStefano. Cleared away by Griffiths. Wang kind of skips away awkwardly from Faceldo, and that enables Luke Loeffler to win the ball. Ahead for Smith. And that ball's out of play. Not want to be in a 50-yard foot race with Harrison Smith. Westwood wants to just clear that ball out. Now Weitzman down the line, trying to find Loeffler. Headed out by Faceldo. Still in. Ball played up. Demontopoulos booming the ball forward, gets by Keating. Charon going to come way out and just ship that ball forward nicely. Now Natal. Martin, the flick forward, finds Smith. Smith finds Casey. Can't get through the defense, but the rebound goes to Loeffler. Loeffler battling Wang for that rebound. Kieran Wang coming out ahead of that, but Harrison Smith takes the ball away. Trying to put a through ball, but bats it off his own player. Now the ball's put through, but here's Sharon off his line, coming out to make that grab. Keep it away from Brendan Wang. Sharon trying to find Cahal Keating. Does. Cahal turns. In a sea of white. Gets by the sea of white. Chips that ball through. Sort of too far away from both blue shirts making a run there. Griffiths volleys that ball forward. It goes out of play. Westwood throw. Under 9 minutes left here in the second half. Still 2-0 DS. The lead over Westwood. Loeffler. Natali. Martin. Martin playing it back for Griffiths. Griffiths playing the ball forward. Over the D. Here's Loeffler. Loeffler going to go for a run. Trying to beat the Westwood defender who plays it back to his keeper. But it all works out. Except here's Martin. Steal that ball. Casey. Ball goes wide for Loeffler. He and Casey play 1-2. Casey gets knocked down. He's back up. Loeffler's over there to help him. They're working the ball down into the corner. Harrison's in the middle of the box. Ball does not find either Cahal Keating or Harrison. But there's Connor Keating to regroup. Martin. Martin finds Cahal wide. Puts Harrison away. Harrison, oh, the little cutback just got away from him. He was looking to make a cross there. Cahal Keating. Cahal dancing through a crowd. Loses the ball. Jamie Davis playing the ball nicely back up the line for Harrison Smith, who makes a nice move. Keeps it away from one player. The second player finds Cahal. Cahal's trying to get free to make a cross. He's in all kinds of trouble. Davis. A second timely step. Here's another one. Davis making the run into the corner. He's going to get this cross. Scoots right along the goal line into the side of the net. Good aggressive play by Jamie Davis. Way to step up. Help out his forwards. Casey coming off. Jagger Grace coming off for the first time. Mateo Montemayor back on. Cahal Keating is off. This ball's headed by Martin. Natali back from Martin. Martin goes wide for Grace. Grace cuts back inside. Goes, oh, nice play across to Natal. Ball's eventually worked over to Loeffler. DS doing exactly what they should be doing at this point with the lead, is just possessing the ball. But now Westwood's got it. Connor Keating stepping into that play. Here's Wang. Wang trying to put the ball forward. Weitzman gets it away from Diamantopoulos. Now Keating trying to shield the ball out, and he does. Kofi Poku back on. Dylan Natali coming out. Changing center midfielders. Martin looks slightly injured on that play, but seems to have recovered. Poku can't win that ball. Big shot from distance by Veneta. He's arguing it went off Poku and should be a corner, and he wins that argument. DiStefano's going to take this. Everybody back except Harrison Smith to defend this corner. Jagger Grace heads that ball away, doesn't quite get out of the box, but now the ball's ping-ponged around. It is out of the box. Diamantopoulos trying to switch it, trying to switch feet. And again, shielded out nicely by Connor Keating. Goal kick DS. You lost it. Wang. Keenan Wang loses the ball. Now Martin playing it wide for Loeffler. Loeffler again going to try to beat his man down the wing. Zuthan over there. Fighting with Loeffler. Loeffler gets the ball to Montemayor. Montemayor's just going to have a shot. Nice save by Valnerin. Ends up with a goal kick. Timeout. Both teams gonna bring it in. Less than 5 minutes in the second half here. Both teams will strategize with their head coaches, and we will resume live action as soon as the teams get back on the field.
What rhymes with great?
Participate.
Where does greatness start? Here, in the classroom.
On the diamond.
In the pool.
On the field.
Where will your greatness take you?
To better grades.
To more friends.
Yeah! Be great.
Participate!
Both teams retaking the field. Guess that's going to be a corner off the Montemayor opportunity. Martin jogging over to take that. Diaz pushing forward with 3 shirts, and now Smith and Poku join the party. Loeffler trying to get ahead on that. Oh, Connor Keating with a terrific volley. Got a lot of power on that shot, very high up on his body. But Valerian is there to answer the challenge. He made 3 or 4 good saves today, as has Matt Sharon, the DS goalie. Now Loeffler. Again, working 1-on-2. Maybe a throw for White. Paceldo plays that ball in for DiStefano. Now Lombard running free with a shot. Wide of the net. Game clock is stopped at 5 minutes, so we're in the final few minutes of this game. 2-0 DS. Westwood at this point just trying to get on the board. Worry about that second goal after you get the first goal. Smith volleys up all wide for Loeffler. He's taken off. The goaltender's coming way out. Nice chip forward. Cam Strauss plays that ball away from Wang. Wang recovers. Strauss just playing the ball out of play. Smart move. Strauss and Keating. Montemayor working the ball forward. Westwood just bats it right back in. Weitzman. Westwood plays it over the line. Goal kick. Raiders set up for the goal kick. Weitzman with a nice blast. Montemayor with a man on his back, able to flick the ball forward. Zuthin plays it forward. Keating. Griffiths. They get it up. Montemayor with the flick on. Smith. Can he put Loeffler away? Puts the ball through. Loeffler fighting through a crowd. Goaltender way off his line, out by the 25-yard line. Plays that ball smartly forward and finds White feet. Now Montemayor and Martin converge on Lombard, but he still gets the ball to DiStefano. DiStefano, runs into Connor Keating, and that ends that attack. Keating's ball forward is intercepted. Again, Westwood just batting the ball forward. Griffiths. There's another shot. Wide of the net. Diamantopoulos. About 20 yards out, not terribly dangerous. Sharon slides and watches that go wide. Griffiths again with the goal kick. DiStefano loses in his feet, but recovers. Ball's put forward for Wang. Griffiths lets that bounce into the hands of Sharon. Takes his time, walks to the top of his box. Punts the ball forward. That is over the defense. Loeffler trying to fight through. Westwood again playing the ball forward. Strauss. And there's your final whistle. The full-time whistle. DS charges onto the field to congratulate Matt Sharon on the clean sheet. An impressive 2-0 home win for the Raiders here against Westwood, who again came into this game with a record of 5-2-1 and had been off to a great start this season. So on behalf of everybody here at DSC TV, this is Scott Martin signing off, saying we'll see you next time for Dover-Sherborn varsity action. Thanks.